Welcome Strategy Battle Games to another GBHL YouTube video. I'm your host, GBHL Damian, and this is Matchup of the Day. So yes, welcome back to Matchup of the Day. I'm Damian, and this time I'm joined by two pundits.
David Reid.
Chris Murfitt.
So you've seen them both in one video this week, and we brought them all together for the final, the climax, if you will. How you doing, gents?
Great.
Not too bad.
Glad to be back.
Both seasoned pros, now retired of the game, of course. Always there, giving valuable insight into what's about to happen. As ever, we haven't yet seen the matches, so this video will contain spoilers. So if you haven't yet seen round 3 of Group 2, make sure you go and watch them before watching on. But as a little recap on the last day, we have Rohan versus the Fiefdoms.
Yeah.
Rohan are through,
Yes.
definitely.
Yes.
Fiefdoms are definitely out.
Yes.
So Fiefdoms playing for pride and Rohan playing for position in the for winner or runner-up. But the exciting match of the day is Goblin Town v Sharkey's Rouge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who goes through? Unanswered. It's going to be a difficult game for both sides.
Indeed. So what makes it particularly exciting and tense here in the studio is that you guys both picked Goblin Town to go through as runner-ups behind Rohan.
Yeah.
Whereas I still had Rohan to win, but I had Sharkey's Rouge going through.
I think you had Sharkey's Rogues
Yeah.
going through.
I think it was Sharkey's Rouge at the time, yeah.
Before they were rechristened.
Yeah. So a bit of a conflict going on here.
Yeah.
So I suppose first let's deal with the Rohan v Fiefdoms. Any chance of Fiefdoms getting a win for Pride?
Doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think there's much chance of Scottish pride with that.
No, the Scottish Pride's gone. It's long gone, isn't it?
The only chance I've got is if they play Dunland.
Yeah.
So we're predicting another solid Rohan massacre there.
Pretty much.
Yeah, probably for the loss of a couple of models, I think.
If that.
Indeed. But the main event, Goblin Town v Sharkey's Rogues. You've seen, I can't remember which one, at least one of you was very impressed by Sharkey's Rogues. Thought they did better than you thought they would.
I was surprised how well they did. They did surprise me against the Rohan actually.
So yeah, because they nearly won against the favourites. So do you now think, are you sticking to your Goblin Town boys, or do you think the Sharkey's Rogues could come through it?
I'm still sticking with my Goblins.
So let's stick to the guns then.
So they've got 2 more models, Goblin Town.
Yep.
But Sharkey's Rogues have got a higher fight value.
The Chittering Horse
Oops.
could be
Yeah.
the key.
Possibly. And then they've got some bows. So if they kill 2 with shooting, it's 1-on-1 fights. Sharkey's Rogues have got high fight value. And
Still the might of Greenland to take in my
Might.
place.
3 might for heroics.
One of the models is Worm as well.
Yep.
It's not really a model, is it?
It's a goblin.
It's just, nah, he's not even a goblin.
No,
He
shouldn't
shouldn't
be
be
He's a
goblin.
worm. He's a worm.
And so whereas the Sharkey's Rogues are going to have a fight value advantage, you'll have the wounding advantage because they'll all be special striking and
Yeah.
fainting. So
Yeah.
fainting's no risk, but special striking, it'll make it easier to kill, but it will make you easier to kill.
Pretty easy to kill as well. You might as well go for broke.
I think I'm sticking to my guns. I think Sharkey's Rogues are going to come through. It's going to be close. We're going to go and watch the matches now. Okay, and welcome back. We are here having watched the matches. We know the results. So let's start with the first one, the important match, Rohan versus the Fiefdoms.
I think I described that as a 7-minute waste of time. If I'm honest.
It
Good
was,
exercise in rolling dice.
It was cruel. Unusual.
was it the biggest walkover, do you think? Rohan didn't lose a single model. Which I
Yeah.
think, is that a first? Or, I know, when the Easterlings smashed up Dunlands, that was pretty grim.
That was along those lines.
It was harsh.
They killed, again, looking to the future for Rohan, they killed 4 models with shooting out of 6.
Yeah.
I mean, that's grim.
And it was 5s as well, when they needed 4s like in the other 2 matchups, but 5s in this one still thrown spear away.
Yeah, and you saw what they can do. There was the kiting, where Jamie kind of spread out, and you can just keep pelting them.
Bit unnecessary probably, but
It seems he could have rested a few. Could have rested a few of those star players there.
I think there's a glorious moment we can have a look at now.
Yeah, do the 1-on-1.
2.
Oh yes. Oh no.
That was, of course, Jamie rolling a 2, and then Harry saying, "Oh yes," before he rolls a 2. And says, "Oh no." This was quite a good moment. Poor Harry. You never got the impression that Harry even really wanted to be the Fiefdoms. I think if you roll the weaker team, you've got to give it everything.
I think the key role in who was going to win was when Jamie rolled to see which side he was taking.
Where you go, yes, I'm Rohan. It's like, oh, I don't think there's a chance there. But yeah, no kills whatsoever for the Fiefdoms in that. Wiped out to a man, 3 losses, bottom of the group.
Yep.
Rohan, of course, 3 wins, top of the group.
Yeah. One was an uppers.
We all got that right.
Yes.
We picked Rohan as our group winner. Well done, gentlemen.
Thank you.
So they are safely through into the quarterfinal. But the next game was Goblin Town, which is Sharkey's Rocks.
That's where you get pundits on.
Absolute nightmare.
What a game.
It was good. It was good again. It was tense, and you had those swings that we've had before in the. Was it Rohan against Sharkey's Rogues?
Rohan against Sharkey's Rogues was great. Yeah, they've been involved in a couple of the best games so far.
Again, I was quite confident when shooting killed 3, which is what I thought it needed to do. Shooting took out three models all told.
That was with a whip, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2 from the whip, I think, 1 from a bow. That was great. There was also a moment about Harry with Mr. Whippy where he left him alive.
Yeah.
Could probably have a look at that.
Whippy and his mate.
So against Whippy and friend. Whippy's fainting.
I will feint with the front guy.
Yep.
Just the red.
Oh, 6 wins it. 4s all round. Oh, kill 1.
Didn't specify.
Not Whippy.
Not Whippy. We want to see him.
We want to see Whip.
More fun of
He will
now.
whip again.
So you saw there, he was fighting 2 guys. I think it was Worm, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
No, it was a club
Just
or
another
something.
guy.
Just a normal guy. And he left Mr. Whippy alive for fun. What did you? There were Scottish grumbles to my right at that time. What do you think of that decision?
I don't think there's room for fun in Midwales. To be really honest.
I'm a bit worried about what sort of fun he likes when it involves a whip.
This is true. there's no room for fun here. Mr. Whippy went on to kill 2 more goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, could have paid for that mistake.
Now, as we know, the disaster was the Goblin Town 1, but had they not, 2 more goblins in the interest of fun.
Yeah.
Now, one of them was in combat. 1 was the whip, so whichever guy left alive could presumably have killed 1 in combat. But the whip was a bonus kill.
Yeah, World Cup of serious business. No room for this fun. No problem.
No, absolutely.
It's not a game SPG.
There was a wonderful moment where Grinner called a heroic strike, and I believe it was you, Chris, that said, "Excellent, that's a good chance to kill Tom."
Yes.
So, yeah, what did you mean by that?
Well, I needed 1 model to break. Tom's always a good choice.
Yeah, he's the one you want to take out, isn't he?
Oh, Damian, you're the one I want to take out. Tom's the one you want to kill.
Oh, thanks. But there was also a moment where when we thought there was a huge swing towards Goblin Town when 2 of the goblins killed 2 of the
in the 1 combat.
rogues.
That was one of the advantages of the goblins is the chittering horde.
Yeah.
2 attacks, but only 1 chance for them to lose a guy, but 2 chances to kill.
But then it swung back
Yeah.
when I don't know, a few more goblins went down and Goblin Town broke, and Rohan won. Sharkey's Rogues won priority.
Yeah.
And Sharkey immobilised Grinner.
Yes.
Good choice.
Good choice.
Good choice for immobilise, yes.
And then he left him alone.
I thought that was a mistake.
What do you think? Why is that? What do you think you should have done
Your biggest threat, the person with the highest courage, with the stand fast, you've just left alive and left him alone. he's not going to break. You should have jumped him and let the Goblins try and take their chances
Do
by
you think,
themselves.
you think mob Grinner and trust 3 Goblins to run away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If at the worst they pass the test, they charge someone. That's a 1-on-1 combat, but you've still got Grinner surrounded.
And at that point, there's, I think, 3 Goblins and Grinner against something like 6 Ruffians
Yeah.
and Sharkey. Jamie's in a great position.
Yeah. A few, yeah, maybe was it 4 or 5?
Something like
But
that.
not definitely a good position for the Rougies.
And then I think both Goblins ran, that were on leaving just Grinner
Yep.
and 1.
1 Goblin.
And by this point, I believe I may have had a smile on my face.
You did.
You did have a smile on your face.
Quite pleased with how things were going.
I think the next round though, we were the ones with the Grinner.
And the next round rolls around, and Sharkey rolls his courage test, and rolls a 5 with 1 will point remaining. For, if not the second game running, the second game in the group. It's exactly what he did against Rohan, I believe it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
It's Sharky's fault, really. Isn't it?
Yep.
I think the Rougies have been let down badly by the captain.
By the leadership, yeah.
They're going to need
That happened in the first game, and it came round and it's really cost them there. If he passes that test, that's game over.
I think they should promote Worm to be their new leader.
I'd almost be inclined to not have used his last will to immobilise in that turn if he did pass, just to hang it onto it for a courage test. But you just get on all of them, you hire fight.
Yep.
Game over. Complete game over. As it is. Yeah, shocking to us, Sharkey goes, and I think it was Sharkey and 3 left in the last one. Sharkey runs, 2 of the others run, and suddenly from Sharkey and 3 against Grinner and a Goblin, it becomes 1 Ruffian against Grinner and a Goblin. In that last turn, that Ruffian then charged the Goblin rather than charging Grinner. I thought that was a mistake.
Mm.
I thought the Goblin's likely to run, Grinner's not.
Goblins more likely to run, but Grinner still not a great chance that he passes. He doesn't have any might, doesn't have any will. He's got a better chance of Grinner running away than he does of defeating him in a fight.
Yeah, if you're charging 1,
Courage
charge
is
the
3
Goblin.
or 4.
He's courage 3.
It's only 1 more, isn't it?
Yeah. If I was only going to charge 1, I would charge the Goblin as well.
Yep.
And hope Grinner fails.
Yeah.
And if it's Grinner versus Ruffian, Goblin versus Ruffian, it's back on.
Yep.
Fortunately, Harry stepped up and showed Jamie how to roll courage test.
Yeah.
I was happy for Harry though, because after having played Fiefdoms in the other game, fully deserved.
And Goblin Town come through a very, very tough game. So Rohan, I think Sharky's rogues, I genuinely think are unlucky to be out, given how close they were against Rohan and how close they were against Goblin Town.
You've been close, but if you don't convert,
They don't convert. It's all on this courage test.
yep.
They've been getting a tenner, but
But the mobilise goes out of the game as well. That's an interesting bit that's
Yeah.
gone. But you take them down to like the final couple of models or whatever, and you're in a good position. And that Dundon should be out, and Fiefdoms should be out. You never felt they were in the tournament. Because I think
threw it away
yeah,
as well.
I think Sharky's Rouge fans will be hard pressed. They'll find that a tough one to recover from.
So it's next year.
Changing manager, do you think?
It's necessary.
Yeah, maybe one.
He hasn't shown great leadership, has he, Sharky?
Nah.
I think he's lost the dressing room.
Pretty much.
So, what we can now reveal, having completed groups 1 and 2, congratulations on being right, by the way, 100% right, which I think of our 4 guesses, pundits and so on, 5, I suppose, is the first time anyone's got winner and runner up the way around. So, Rohan got first, Goblin Town second, well done. We can now reveal our first set of quarterfinals, which are Minas Tirith against Goblin Town and Woses against Rohan. And I'm happy to reveal that on my start of the tournament prediction, I only got one of those. I've got 2 of them in there, but in the wrong place. So I don't think I got any spot on. I had Easterlings against Sharky's Rogues for quarterfinal
I did have Easterlings.
against Goblin Town.
No. I had Rohan.
Easterlings against Rohan. Oh, as the winners, yeah.
You Geoff Easterling's second.
Yeah.
The first.
And I had Minas Tirith against Rohan, and that's Rohan against Woses.
Yeah, I had Minister against Rohan as well, but I had
Yep.
the Minister for second,
Right.
and the Rohan as winners.
Yeah.
And I had the Goblin Town against Gondor. No, sorry, the Goblin Town against Easterlings. Yeah.
So, quick prediction from you guys then for the quarterfinals. Minas Tirith against Goblin Town.
I think Minister goes through.
I think the Goblin Town smashed them.
Oh.
As
Disagree.
much as I like my goblins, I think the defensive and the extra fight value.
I think we'll absolutely do them
What,
out.
what is it? Is it 7 guys for Goblin Town? 7 guys for Gondor.
Yes. 6 round court and Baragon, isn't it?
We've only got 1 bow to thin out the numbers.
It's only one bow, but although the extra fight value, I think Grim will probably have to use his might to try and get the rope moves on to try and get more favourable fights.
I think Gunnar can keep his might for winning or winning fights. They've got free might. If he uses those free might to kill even just 2 guys, you can pierce and strike up as well. It's 60s to win, but if you pierce and strike 66% of that time, you're winning on 5s.
Yeah.
And you get 2 attacks to their 1. Number of attacks over fight value for me.
I think I'm now going to give that to Goblin Town myself. Having seen them put out my favourites. I'd go for Goblin Town for that. So I might now amend my little thing as we're going forward to make a prediction there. And Woes is against Rohan. Oh, Battle of the Shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12-inch bowpipes against 8-inch throwing spears.
I think the Wozies getting through is huge for the Rohan. The chances are, after the fall of the run, they've been playing someone who's defense 6 or 7, either the Gondor or the Easterlings. And that'd have been tough, the throwing spears wouldn't have been as good. But having them now against the Wozies gives them a much better chance. Winning on 4s, 7 shots winning on 4s, or how many Wozies is there?
It's quite a lot.
A few, but they'll be winning on 5s.
Oh, do I have any? No, I don't have any.
5,
Sorry.
And the Aussies have the better character, I suppose, but
I think Rohan.
I think Rohan will win.
Their ability to
Poison of the bowpipes.
The ability to move and shoot though.
Yeah.
If you lose priority, you move out the way. If you win priority,
And they can throw them when they go into combat as well, as opposed to just
Wounding on 4s.
purely in the shooting phase. Yeah, win on 4s, advancing another guy.
yeah,
I think the Rohan will beat.
I had Minas Tirith going through from this one, so I didn't bet on Rohan getting past the stage of the tournament. So I don't know.
Yeah, I was the same. I would have had Minister if beaten the Rohan,
Mm.
but I think the Rohan beat the Druid.
You think Rohan?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll put this down to kind of represent our views then. So we're betting on Rohan, going through that one. Yeah. And I'm going for Goblin Town, going through that
Good,
one.
good one.
But we'll see in probably 3 weeks' time. I think
Yeah.
we'll be seeing the quarterfinal. So there we go. That is the end of week 2 and group 2 of Middle Wales World Cup. Thank you very much to Chris and David for joining us. What do you think of the matches? Let us know. Sorry. Let us know in the comments below. And we'll be back next Monday with group 3. Apologies that match up of the day has gone out a bit out of sync and a bit out of order this week. It was disrupted by the Seven Stones tournament, but we should be back to normal scheduling next week. Until then, don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.
Support your channel hosts in the links below.
Support your hobby.
Happy strategy battle gaming.
Not bad.
Strong.
Boom.